Animals showing emotion can be unexpected. This crying bear mom led a man to her dying cub. But what happened next was truly shocking. Kyle loved nature as a kid, often hiking and visiting the zoo. He later became a vet, realizing his childhood dream of helping animals. Over time, though, working as a vet became emotionally taxing. Kyle would get attached to the animals he treated, and when some didn't make it, his heart would break. He couldn't help but care for every animal, which made it difficult to keep emotional distance. After several years, Kyle realized he needed a place to relax and recharge away from the stress of his work. He bought a small cabin in the woods, bordering a national park. It was the perfect escape. Surrounded by nature, he could sit on the porch, watching birds, eagles, and deer in peace. One weekend, after a particularly stressful week, Kyle decided to go for a walk. As he walked, enjoying the fresh air and calming sounds of nature, he spotted a bear in his path. He kept his distance, but the bear walked toward him. As he slowly retreated, a cub appeared beside the bear, making the situation more dangerous. Kyle knew to be cautious around mother bears, especially when they have cubs. The bear didn't act aggressively, though. Instead, she appeared to be in distress. She sat down in the forest, her baby climbing over her, and seemed to be crying, looking defeated. Kyle, curious and concerned, cautiously approached her. He wondered if she was injured. The bear looked at him as if asking for help. With no clear idea of what to do, Kyle followed her to the river. There, in the middle of the river, was a tangled mess of fishing nets. One of the baby bears was stuck, struggling to breathe every time the water flowed over the nets. The mother bear had tried to free her cub, but the mess was too big. Kyle knew he had to act fast. He didn't have any tools with him, but he spotted a sharp rock. Using the rock, he cut through the nets, despite his hands becoming cut and sore. After what felt like an eternity, he freed the cub and swam it to the riverbank. The mother bear followed, anxiously watching. Kyle performed CPR on the cub, and soon it started breathing again. Exhausted but relieved, Kyle watched as the baby bear stood on shaky legs and ran to its mother. The mother bear hugged her cub tightly before allowing it to play with its sibling. After making sure her cub was safe, the family disappeared back into the forest. Kyle couldn't believe what had just happened. He was overwhelmed but proud that he had been able to help. As he made his way back to the cabin, he never expected to see the family again. But the next morning, while enjoying a cup of coffee on his porch, Kyle was shocked when the bear family appeared once more. They came back to visit him every time he was at his cabin, a reminder of the incredible bond that had formed between them. Thank you for watching, and join us again for more inspiring stories.